Because it's still the same work, as it were, but the political realities have shifted, the risks have shifted. What we've got here since the 29th today is now extended 2 weeks to at least the 12th. What happens is if we don't get this through, we go straight to the 12th. The EU, we know, will demand at least 2 years of an extension plus the elections, the European elections, and on that basis I think it's done and dusted. We are not going to be leaving the European Union. So my colleagues who don't think that's a threat, I think is a real threat, whereas if we get this through today, we go to the bill, we have a chance to try and look and make sure the reassurances are there, but we also get, ultimately, we get to repeal the European Communities Act 1972, which means we will have left. So those two tracks are really what's being debated, and the political risk is now much more stark than it was, say, a week ago, and I think that's the key difference. Not really, because up until last Friday, there was every real chance that we would leave on the 29th with or without a deal. So in other words, that was the last day. What then happened on the Friday was they moved the date. That immediately told you now that that's over. Leaving without a deal is literally has disappeared, which is, I think, a great tragedy, but that's the way it is. Parliament now refuses to accept it. The government says they won't, and the deal now means they're going to get a longer extension if they get to the 12th. So that political reality has shifted dramatically. Otherwise, I'd still be opposing it. My view is what's left is what's on the table, which is repeal of the 1972 European Communities Act, which means we have left at least.